Hey guys, and welcome back to another transfer update. The date is the 9th of the 1st, so 9th of January 2018. Still in early stages of the transfer window, so not loads happening, but things are starting to pick up from last week. Obviously I only did the one video last week. I was going to do the two, but nothing really happened. So yeah, things are starting to pick up a little bit now. A couple of deals did happen last week, so I'll go over them quickly for you. Everyone knows what a couple of deals were. We'll start off with Ross Barkley. He's obviously gone to Chelsea now from Everton. Went for about £15 million. Not a bad deal either way, to be honest, seeing as his contract was up in the summer, so Everton just had to get rid of him, basically try and get some money in for him. Not a bad signing. I don't think he's good as a lot of people make out he is. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, I don't know, but yeah, it's okay. Not a bad little gamble for £15 million for him, so yeah, that one is already done. Everyone knows what this one has been done. Coutinho has now gone to Barcelona from Liverpool. I think it was about 135 million, something like that. It was always going to happen, either in January transfer or the summer. He was going to have gone, so this is no surprise. But yeah, this is finally wrapped up. And one that's happened in the last couple of hours is Nkudu has gone from Spurs to Burnley on a loan for the rest of the season. Not sure if there's a fee done already to try and get him in the summer or anything like that. I'm not sure. I think it's just a loan deal. So that's actually not a bad signing for Burnley. Not actually that bad of a player. It'd be good to see him actually get a little bit of a run in the team to try and prove how good he is. I think he's a decent player. Just he hasn't really been given a chance at Spurs. So it'll be interesting to see how this one works. So guys, I am actually recording this at 1:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday, like I said. So if things do happen from now to obviously when this gets released, I do apologise. Obviously there's some things I can't do, like I wanted to do the Ross Barkley one last week, but I was in work, so I couldn't actually get it done. It actually went pretty quickly, so couldn't get that one done. But yeah, but things happen from obviously when I record to the upload stage. I apologise. I will try and get things done as quickly as possible and get them all uploaded so you're all up to date before things happen. But anyway, let's get into today's transfer rumours, and we will start with Vincent Gaeta. I think that's how you pronounce it, not 100% sure, so if I did butcher that, I apologise straight away. But anyway, he's a goalkeeper from Getafe. He's a Spanish goalkeeper. I think he's around 30, 31 now. He's actually a pretty good goalkeeper. He's been linked with a 3.5 million move to Crystal Palace and Watford. So yeah, he's been linked with a move to Crystal Palace and Watford. 3.5 million, not actually that bad of a signing. He's a decent goalkeeper, nothing amazing to be totally honest. He's a solid goalkeeper. His contract is running out in the summer, that's why they're going to get him pretty cheap. Otherwise, it'd be quite a bit more for him. But yeah, he's a good choice, good solid goalkeeper. Not a bad age, obviously, like I say. I think he's about 31, something like that. Obviously, if he's different, I apologise about that. But yeah, he's a decent goalkeeper. He's played for Valencia for quite a while. Obviously moved on. And yeah, with Getafe now, I think this would be a decent signing if you get him for about 3.5 million. So the next player we are going to go on to is going to be Den Donker. He is a Belgian player. You might have heard of him. He is a centre midfielder. He plays for Anderlecht over in Belgium. He was linked with a move to Manchester United in the summer. Don't really know why they didn't go for him or not. He is a very good player. Not amazing, don't get it wrong. He's not one of them skillful players or anything like that. He's just one of these solid players in the centre midfield. Can play in defence as well if need be. He's only about 22, 21, so he's still quite young. Maybe it's a good time for him to come over now. Maybe he should go in somewhere else in Europe, get a little bit more experience, then come to the Premiership. I'm not sure. But yeah, Man United have been looking at him in the summer, so it shows how good he is if someone like Man United is looking at him. But at the minute, he is being linked with a move to West Ham. Maybe West Ham could be a good move for him. Try and get that bit of experience in the Premiership before moving on to the next level. So that'd be a good signing. Not sure how much they're going to want. I think they're offering around 20 odd million, but I think you're going to pay more than 20 odd million for him, to be honest. Like I said, because of his age, the potential he's got, I think he might want a bit more. So it could be into the 30s, maybe a little bit more than that. So it'll be one to keep an eye on. So the next player we're going to go with is going to be Alfie Mawson, who plays for Swansea City. He is being linked with a move to West Ham. I will warn you right now, there's quite a lot of West Ham being mentioned in today's news. So it does look like they want to try and sign a few players. So anyway, He's been linked with a move to West Ham, like it's I think they want about 25 million for him. I'll be honest, I don't think he's the greatest of centre backs. He's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's 25 million pound worth. But he'd be alright for like a backup, depending on. It depends really, because they're playing 3 at the back at the minute, or 5 at the back, whichever one you look at it. So maybe they could get into the first team, seeing as what probably Winston Reid, Bonner. I don't think Jose Font is playing that much. So yeah, they look like they want to try and get another centre back in anyway, or even like I said with the last one, Den Donker could even go into the centre back role. So it'll be interesting to see if they do go for him. Like I say, not a bad player, just not 25 million pound worth. I'd rather go for if you're gonna go and spend 20 million on someone for centre back, why not go and try and get someone like Johnny Evans or even like Tarkowski at Burnley? They're a lot better defenders and probably cheaper as well. So you know, I'd rather go for someone like that than over Alfie Mawson. But yeah, he's been linked with a move to them. He's been linked with a move to, I think, West Brom are looking at him as well, or Watford, one of the two. I'm not quite sure which one, but I think it might be West Brom just because they want to cover for if Johnny Evans does go. So yeah, we'll have a little look at that. Could happen. I don't think it'd be a great sign if you do get for 25 million. Again, for about 15 million in the end, yeah, it could be alright. But yeah, not 25 million worth. So again, we are going to stay with West Ham. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of West Ham in this. It's going to be Mohamed El-Mani, who plays for, obviously, Arsenal. Looks like Arsenal want to try and get rid of 1 or 2 in the midfield. I don't really know why, to be honest. Yeah, just because the likes of Ozil might be going. Well, it looks like he could be going. Jack Wilshere could be going as well, obviously with this contract not being signed, nothing like that. So I don't really know what they're going to be doing. If they want to try and just get rid of a couple of players and bring in a few players in January, I'm not quite sure what's happening there. But yeah, El-Mani is being linked with a move to West Ham. Not really sure what fee they're looking at, or if they're looking at a loan or what. But yeah, keep an eye on that one to see what happens there. And we will stick with West Ham for the final one, and it is another Arsenal player. This one is Francis Coquelin. Like I said, it looks like West Ham want to try and get a couple of players in, and it looks like Arsenal might be letting 1 or 2 go. So it'll be interesting to see if Coquelin does leave. Apparently Arsenal have said that Coquelin can go, but doesn't want them to go to a Premiership team, because another team that has actually put a bid in for him, apparently a £12 million bid, is Valencia. So I don't know whether that's been rejected or accepted, or if it even is true if they have put a £12 million bid in. But yeah, apparently they put a £12 million in, and Arsenal would rather Coquelin go to Valencia rather than come to the Premiership. Will this one be done with West Ham, or will he be going to Valencia? I'm not sure with this one. It does look like Arsene Wenger wants to get rid of Coquelin for some reason. I don't really know why. He's actually a solid player. Nothing amazing, he just does his job well in that CDM role. So yeah, it looks like he will be going. So the next one we're going to go with is going to be Omar Niaz. Plays for Everton, and he is being linked with a move to Crystal Palace, Watford, West Brom. There's a few teams looking at him. He's a pretty decent player. Don't get me wrong, he's not going to get you 20 odd goals in a season. He's not that good, but he's a solid player. You've seen how good he was with Hull last season when he went on loan in January. He's actually a decent player, quite quick, physical player, but he's actually a decent player. I do like him. He just hasn't really been given a chance to have a good run in the team with Everton, so it does look like he will be moving on. Everton do want about £13 million for him. They did pay £13.5 million for him a couple of years ago, so they do want to try and get the money back as much as they can. So it does look like he will be going. He nearly went to Crystal Palace in the summer, so no surprise to coming back in for him. So it looks like Omar Niaz will be leaving. So we're going to move away from the Premiership for a couple of picks, and this guy is called Fred. He plays for Shakhtar Donetsk out in Ukraine. He's been linked with 30 million move to Man City, maybe going 35 to 40. He is a very, very good player. Plays a little bit like Fernandinho, but a bit more skillful, and I think he's a bit better on the ball. He's not bad pace-wise, pretty quick player. Good technique on him, like most Brazilians are. And he is just all round a solid player. I think he's only about 24, 23. Maybe around with that. So he's around 23, 24. been in Ukraine for the last few years playing, so he's had a bit of experience in Europe playing, obviously in Champions League and Europa League, stuff like that for Shakhtar Donetsk. He's a very good player. Looks like Fernandinho, I'm not saying moving on or nothing like that, but just how the age he is, what is he, about 32, something like that. Might be looking for someone for a replacement for him. This would be the perfect signing, honestly. He's such a good player. I'm surprised no one's actually come in for him before, to be honest. So yeah, if you get him for 35 million, it's going to be a very good signing. So staying away from the Premiership again, we are going to go with Ivan Rakitic. Plays for Barcelona. He is being linked with a move to Liverpool and Arsenal and Juventus. Apparently he's not happy in Barca because obviously Coutinho signed for Barcelona. He thinks his place might be going to obviously Coutinho or someone else, so he's not happy over there. Apparently he wants to leave. He doesn't think he's going to get game time now with Coutinho being there. He thinks he's going to take his place. So I'll be honest, anyone who gets him is going to get a fantastic player. Even though he's, well, I think he's like 29, maybe even 30, he's a fantastic player. I don't know why other teams didn't come in for him in the summer. Apparently he wasn't happy in the summer. He wanted to leave in the summer. There were reports that Man United and that were after him, but no bid was ever made. So yeah, like I said, he wasn't happy in the summer, so is it that much of a surprise now they brought someone like Coutinho in that he's still not happy, wants to leave again? So yeah, if you can get him, it's not going to be cheap, I don't think. This one's probably going to be 40 to 50 million, probably even more than that, to be honest. Might even go up to 60 to 70. Like, he's a fantastic player, so good. Only thing that lets him down a little bit is his pace. He's not the quickest, but with the ball at his feet, fantastic player. So yeah, if you can get him, great signing. So we're going to go back to the Premiership now, and it's going to be the final player that I'm going to talk about with West Ham. And it is Jonjo Shelvey. Obviously he plays for Newcastle. He is being linked with a £12 million move to West Ham. Apparently they put a bid in for £12 million, like I said. So it looks like West Ham want to try and get a few players in. Like I said, they want to try and get a centre-back, a midfielder. I think they want to get a striker. I think Diafra Sakho probably will leave. I think his contract's up at the end of the season, but I think they want to get rid of him as well. He wants to leave. So it does look like they want to try and get a few players in. Like I said, Jonjo Shelvey is being linked with a £12 million bid. I'm not sure whether they've actually put the £12 million bid in or not, but it's been reported that they have. Nah, not really sure about this player. He's okay. Loses head way too much for my liking. A little bit like Joey Barton. Not bad players, solid players, but yeah, when they see the red mist, they just go nuts. So we're down to the final two players, and we're going to go with Newcastle, seeing as we're talking about Jonjo Shelvey then. We'll stick with Newcastle, and it can be Alexander Mitrovic. He is being linked with a move to Bordeaux and Marseille, but it looks like it's more towards Bordeaux. Apparently they are in talks already with him. So I don't know if they've had a bid accepted or not, or there's a release clause or anything like that. Apparently they're in talks with him. He wants to leave. He wants to go and get some first in football. He's not happy with Newcastle anymore. Newcastle don't really want to play him anymore. They think he's a bit of a hothead like Jonjo Shelvey. They reckon they've let him down too many times and stuff like that. And they just want to get rid of him now. I'm not sure how much exactly is the deal with, kind of thing. Like I said, I don't know if there's a release clause or anything like that for him, but this one looks nailed on, to be honest. It looks like Bordeaux or Marseille definitely going. More likely Bordeaux, like I said. So Mitrovic is going from Newcastle in January, no doubt about this. This one is a sure thing. So the final player we're going to go with is going to be Michy Batshuayi. Obviously he plays for Chelsea, Belgium striker, very good striker. Again, haven't been given a run in the team to show how good he is. Fantastic player though, I do really like him. Now he's being linked with a loan move to Sevilla to the end of the season. Obviously he wants to try and get some first team football with World Cup coming up, and obviously Belgium playing in the World Cup. So he wants to go and get some first team football. Be a great move for him. You get first team football over there. Anyway, it'll be a good signing for Sevilla. Fantastic player, like I said. Quick, strong. He's actually pretty good accuracy wise, shooting like, so I think he'd be a very good sign, definitely on loan. So yeah, I think this is a no-brainer. It's a bit of a shame that obviously Chelsea are letting him go. I would like to see him play a bit more in the Premiership with obviously Chelsea or even someone else in the Premiership coming in and taking him on loan. We would have liked to have seen that more than him going to Sevilla to play. But he's a very good player. I do like him a lot. But hopefully he will get the first team football he's looking for, and he'll show Chelsea just how good he is playing out in Spain. So this one I think will happen, whether it be to Sevilla or not. I'm not 100% sure with that, but I think he will be going on loan somewhere. So guys, that is the end of today's transfer rumours. Like I said, this stuff does happen throughout the day, so deals have been done by the time this has come out. I apologise. I will try and do another one on Thursday maybe. Just I won't have time to do one on a Friday or a Saturday. So we'll try and get one up, or at least recorded Thursday and then upload it on Friday. Yeah, we'll try and do that. So Thursday or Friday will be another one coming up. More likely to be uploaded on the Friday, recorded on the Thursday night, uploaded on Friday night. So yeah, we'll come back for that. We'll see if anything does happen, any more transfers done, or any more transfer rumours coming around. So yeah, do hope you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, then hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. And like always, if you did enjoy the video, hit the dislike button, let me know in the comments so I can improve on other videos. And I'll catch you all next time. See ya.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Woo! Endless celebrations all in my house.